Coming up on the Daily O, severe weather sweeps across the state.
And a former death row inmate faces felony charges. All of this and more is coming up. The Daily O starts now.
I'm Aaron Stenson.
And I'm Ray McColeman. We're glad you're with us. Muskogee, Oklahoma is facing severe weather damage after a tornado swept through town last night. Initial reports say the storm touched down before 11 p.m. and moved towards Tahlequah. Numerous trees were snapped in half, with limbs scattered across the yards and roadways. Damages to homes is prevalent, with garage doors pushed inward and several mailboxes destroyed. The majority of the damage was done in an area of Hilldale Public Schools. The district announced school will be closed until crews continue to survey the impacted areas.
With more rounds of severe weather expected to move in, let's go to Grayson Buchanan in the Weather Center. Grayson, how's it looking out there?
Yeah, just like you said, Aaron, there is going to be more severe weather as we are under a tornado watch right now. Not a warning just yet, but we are under a watch, so stay tuned for more on that. As you can see right now, we are currently in the clear with it being 80 degrees, feeling like 83 with those humid air and an 11-mile-per-hour wind coming out of the southeast. As you can see off of campus, it is a little cloudy with the sun still peeking through the clouds, but again, we are under tornado watch. It's in 22 counties in Oklahoma, including the Oklahoma City area and us here in Stillwater. We'll have more on that later, as along with the weather for the rest of the week, so let's take it back to the desk for right now.
Thanks for that, Grayson. Former Oklahoma death row inmate is being charged after a contraband smuggling investigation. Julius Jones, along with two others, conspired to bring marijuana and cell phones into the Joseph Harp Correctional Center in 2024. Jones is serving life without parole after being convicted of the 1999 murder of Paul Howell. He was sentenced to death before last-minute clemency by Governor Kevin Stitt. The Cleveland County Jail is charging Jones with conspiracy to commit a felony and 2 counts of bringing contraband into a penal institution. All the inmates involved await their court date at this time.
Attorney General Gentner Drummond files a motion to dismiss all claims against him in the Ben Gamel lawsuit. This comes after Drummond failed to approve a new Jewish charter school in Oklahoma in February. Drummond says he is not a proper lead defendant in this case. Board member for the school foundation, Brett Farley, says they are willing to fight until the matter gets approved. There has been no decision on whether Drummond is removed from this case at this time.
Beware of scammers, as a bail bondsman scam is making its rounds across Oklahoma. Oklahoma families are coughing up thousands of dollars to these tricksters posing as bondsmen. Owner of Good Guys Bail Bonds, Bobby Brody, says these scammers are going to great lengths to extort people. The scammers have attempted to take advantage of folks in multiple counties, including Oklahoma and Grady counties. Brody also warns law enforcement these scammers are using artificial intelligence to commit these crimes. A bondsman will always contact you first, and if you're noticing suspicious activity, contact law enforcement immediately.
Legislature is moving forward to modernize OSU agronomy farm facilities in Stillwater. The Oklahoma legislature has not included funding for the new agronomy research station in the general state budget. A new bill, which was passed through committee, includes $40 million for the benefit of the university to research and practice agronomy. The current wheat facilities in Stillwater date back to the 1930s and are no longer sufficient for research. The bill has not been officially approved yet, but people should expect a decision in the coming days.
When we return, an Oklahoma landmark is in the running for a prestigious award.
And a girl power-filled conference is set to return. The Daily O returns right after this.
Hi, welcome to Sugar Llamas.
Well, I'm the owner of Sugar Llamas here in Stillwater. My name is Chad O'Rourke. We want to create a customer-centric culture and create an experience for our customers when they come in. Our ice cream in particular, you can get it other places, but I'm only aware of like one other place besides the Sugar Llama in the state of Oklahoma that you can get it. We actually ship it in from up north, but when it comes to our coffee, you cannot get Sugar Llama coffee anywhere else in the world. You might find a blend similar to it, but you're not going to get Sugar Llama coffee anywhere but a Sugar Llama. It is proprietary to us. We really actually want to get more involved within our community. It's not just about making money, but it's about serving our community and becoming a part of the community here.
Ace in the Bowl Salsa started many, many years ago. I was trying to find a recipe to take to a family gathering, and so I started messing around with different recipes, and I took a little bit from here and a little bit from there, and I came up with a salsa that is truly unique. Ace in the Bowl Salsa is an olive oil-based salsa with tomatoes, green chilies, green onions, and black olives. There's no sugar added, it's gluten-free, low calorie, low carb, low fat, low sodium. So it's a very, very, very good alternative to any snack you may want. As of right now, I'm just looking to be in Oklahoma and having a successful business within the state. If my grandkids could ever take it over when they're old enough, that would be my dream.
The Paycom Center has been announced as a finalist for Arena of the Year by the Academy of Country Music Awards. The well-known arena has been the home for the Thunder since 2008. In addition to basketball, the arena has hosted multiple big names in the country music world, such as Alan Jackson, Treaty Oak Revival, and Tyler Childers. The arena is also set to host even bigger names, such as Jason Aldean and Cody Johnson in 2026. Paycom Center officials say the announcement showcases a strong community support for live music in Oklahoma City. The winners will be announced at the official award show in Nashville.
The annual Agriculture Conference is set to return this summer. The conference is geared toward women of all experience levels involved in agriculture across the state. Session topics this year include farm fresh butter making, greenhouse management, meat safety, and many more. The conference will be held on June 5th at the Eastern Oklahoma State College Student Union Ballroom in Wilburton. The registration deadline is May 21st, and the conference costs $35 to attend the full day.
Well, we know the severe weather is coming, but what does it look like for the next couple of days? Let's check back in with Grayson for more. Grayson?
Yeah, Aaron, let's take a look at the radar for right now. As we can see, this last little storm system is coming through, going to the east. So it looks like for the rest of the night, we might see a little bit of clouds, but the Stillwater area will be pretty dry as we go into tonight. As we go into tomorrow, it'll also be the same as we get a break from those storms and hopefully have a little bit of break before Friday comes, because on Friday, as we look into the future, we will see that we'll start the day, it'll be dry, we'll have clear skies, but as we get into Friday night, a storm system will be coming from the north and will be sweeping across the state of Oklahoma, which Stillwater will be a part of. A couple of things that you need to watch out for, though. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to have that tornado watch. Another thing that you also need to look out for, as these days we will have humid temperatures, so the heat will be up. Thunderstorms are also going to be a big part, as we had some this morning, having a little bit right now, and as we keep going into Friday, we will have those thunderstorms once again. Let's go back to the desk for right now.
All right, Grayson. Well, when we return, the U.S. ground effort in Iran is growing.
And the way the United States operates could see a major change. Dalio returns right after this.
We would design something, it was set on the counter, and people was either, if enough of them said, you know, this isn't it, it never made to the line. Dad was excited that they're all original. They were all designed on Mom's kitchen table, and it gets in your blood after a while.
We're very happy that Pamela and Michael have taken over the business and kept the family going.
We took the business over in 2017. When we found that it was available, we wanted to keep the legacy of family alive, but it was also incredible products that deserved to be a part of Made in Oklahoma's story. We were a part of Made in Oklahoma years ago, and so it kind of grew as Made in Oklahoma grew.
Oklahoma is ingrained into everything that we did. We've been here most of our life. That's what we entailed our whole business on, was the Oklahoma homegrown feeling.
Deep Fork Foods started in 2014. We started off with our nut products, and now we produce everything from jarred products to cookie mixes and pancake mixes and dried products for people, as well as our spice blends. Now we produce over 168 different products for ourselves and about 20 to 30 other companies in Oklahoma.
I'm Cindy Stewart. I'm one of the owners of Deep Fork Foods. We've gone from just making our own stuff and doing just small things to being able to co-pack and work with other companies and individuals within Oklahoma and across the United States as well.
I'm just really thankful for the journey that we've had so far and really look forward to the future where we're taking Deep Fork Foods and being able to provide more value for Oklahoma and its economy, as well as all the people within the state.
I love the opportunities that being in a food business provides. I absolutely love sharing food and good stories with people, so this just gives us another connection. And I can't wait to see where this path takes us with it.
Thousands of additional troops are being sent to Iran as the Trump administration hints at more peace talks. The forces consist of about 6,000 troops aboard the USS George H.W. Bush and will be escorted by several warships. These troops will join the close to 50,000 personnel already on the ground. After previously failed peace talks, the U.S. is blockading the Strait of Hormuz. As it continues, officials are saying that now they are preparing for a potential escalation. Despite Trump hinting at more peace talks, Iran is threatening to choke off international trade.
The United States is getting closer to going by the popular vote in presidential elections instead of the Electoral College. Virginia is the latest state that signed the National Popular Vote Interstate Compact. Under that compact, states would assign its presidential electors to the winner of the popular vote, regardless of the electoral votes within the state. The compact takes effect when states representing a majority electoral vote, 270 of 538, pass the legislation. That would permit the new president to be named by popular vote. With Virginia, the compact now has 222 votes. It joins the likes of California, New York, and Illinois. The compact has also been introduced in many swing states like Arizona and Pennsylvania.
Former Representative Eric Swalwell of California is facing a new sexual assault allegation. Lana Drews alleges that Swalwell committed a string of crimes against her, saying he drugged, raped, and choked her. Drews says that Swalwell choked her until she lost consciousness and that she thought she had died. Drews said that they had previously had 2 friendly interactions and that on the 3rd encounter, he drugged her drink. Swalwell also faces at least 4 other allegations of sexual assault, including from a former White House staffer. Los Angeles County officials say they are investigating the incident.
The Department of Justice is asking a federal appeals court to throw out convictions of 12 people involved in the January 6th D.C. riot. Those 12 people are convicted of seditious conspiracy regarding the January 6th Capitol insurrection. If the court approves the request and wipes the convictions, it would be a symbolic victory for the Trump administration. In his presidential campaign, Trump pledged to free those charged or convicted for participating in the riots. Trump has already pardoned more than 1,000 people and commuted the sentences of dozens of Proud Boys and Oath Keepers. That means they're free from prison, but the convictions remain on their records.
A baby Asian elephant has been born at the National Zoo for the first time in 25 years. The calf, Lin Mai, is only 2 months old, but she's already larger than life. She requires 24-hour care, but Robbie Clark, elephant manager of the zoo, says she's already sassy and playful. Asian elephants are an endangered species, with an estimated 30 to 50,000 left in the world, and about half of that population is living under human care. The adorable, not-so-little elephant will be introduced to the public on Earth Day, April 22nd.
Cowboy basketball with a big step towards becoming a better defensive team. Andrew Dunham has that and more in the Sports Corner when we return.
My name's Dennis Abernathy. Lived here since 1968, and I consider myself one of Stillwater's oldest original family jewelers. Here at Dennis the Jeweler, we're more about personal service. My father always told me that anybody can sell the jewelry, and what we're doing is completely different, learning to do the repair work. that is one thing that will keep your business alive, because anybody can sell it, but not anybody can fix it. To me, jewelry is very, very personal. Every piece of jewelry has its own story, and I get to hear hundreds of stories from my clients, which I love to hear. There's always a story with it. I mean, you buy a piece of jewelry for a show of appreciation, a sign of love. There are a lot of different aspects for jewelry when you purchase it.
My wife lived east of here, about 35, 40 miles, something like that, over at Lamont. I was dating her from over at Alba when we were going to college. I knew about the well then. It was a great well. It was great water. I'd stop there, stick my head under it, wake up, drive on home, that kind of thing. And people talked about bottling this water. And so that's why I started thinking about doing that. And so in 2003, the property come up for sale. And so we started working on that, had the opportunity to buy it. The hopes are when folks drink our water is that they'll drink it for a few days and find out the difference. They'll start feeling better because there's been no chemical in our water. There's a list of good things that we have. We don't have any bad things in it. This company means a lot to me because I guess we started it from scratch. And to be able to have it where it's at today, I don't see this as the end at all. I see the future of Divine Water as being worldwide, which will bring outside dollars into the state. It means a lot to me because I started it, I guess, and our family started it.
Welcome back to the Daily O and welcome into the Sports Corner. I'm Andrew Dunham. Let's talk some sports. Shortly following the first commitment yesterday, Oklahoma State men's basketball and head coach Steve Lutz have scored another portal prospect. This time, it's Cashy Nat, the reigning Conference USA Defensive Player of the Year. The 6'3" guard comes out of Sam Houston, where he averaged 10.8 points per game and 8.2 rebounds a game. But that's not all he will bring to Stillwater. Nat led the Conference USA in steals with 69 and finished second in total rebounds with 278. He joins North Carolina's Luka Bogovac as the two portal commits so far in the spring. But the portal entries will have to keep coming for the Cowboys, as they will need as many as 9 players out of the portal during this window. So stay tuned right here on the Sports Corner as we continue to track all of the movement. Well, the countdown is on. T-minus 3 days until the spring game as we get our first official look at Cowboy football in action. And the excitement is in the building. I'm excited, Stillwater is excited, and most importantly, the Cowboys that will be on the field on Saturday share that same excitement as well.
Very excited. I don't think it's really nerves, but you know, it's just all around excitement when you get to go and put yourself on stage in front of new fans and let them see your game and how you play. But at the end of the day, it's just another practice and another day to attack the day and get better.
I mean, of course, when I walk in there first, I'm gonna, you know, absorb it in, just let it like sit there for a minute. But after that, it's time to work. You know, we gotta put on a show for the fans and family, right?
Cowboy baseball was victorious in the Bedlam Showdown last night in Tulsa. The Pokes took down the 11th-ranked Oklahoma Sooners in an upset with a final score of 7-3. The game, however, did end up finishing early in the bottom of the 8th due to ongoing severe weather in the Tulsa area. The Cowboys offense flexed its muscles like they've done all season long with a total of 4 home runs, one by Atoka's very own Colin Ritchie, one from Garrett Scholl, and even a pair of home runs from Campbell Smithwick. Brendan Phillips continued to find his groove out of the pen, working 3 2/3 innings pitched, striking out 4 and also allowing just 2 hits. With the win last night, head coach Josh Holliday improved his overall record versus Oklahoma to an impressive 38-16 record. The Pokes are back at home on Friday to begin a 3-game set against Kansas. While Cowboy baseball was able to get it done last night versus their in-state rival, Cowgirls softball will look to do the same in a top 25 matchup at Devon Park. Cowgirls softball will head down to OKC tonight to take on the top-ranked Oklahoma Sooners. The Sooners are 40-4 on the year and are riding high after a series win at 4th-ranked Texas. However, for the Pokes, they are currently 27-11 on the season and are also coming off a 3rd straight conference series win. Now, the Cowgirls offense has been red hot heading into tonight's matchup with at least 9 hits in 8 of their last 12 games. First pitch is set for 8 p.m. and will be televised on ESPN2. That's a look from the Sports Corner, but don't go anywhere. A species of macaw returns to Rio. Aaron and Rayma have it right after this.
I'm Travis Taylor. I'm the general manager for the Hotel Indigo Tulsa Downtown. I have a real good understanding of the food scene in Tulsa, and I've loved to see the way it's evolved over the years, and I'm glad to be part of it.
My name's Kevin Kyle. I'm the executive chef. I started here, the idea was to do something local. Everything that we try to do has Oklahoma products.
Tulsa is a big oil boom when we were the oil capital in the early 1900s. How Route 66 put Tulsa on the map. And the menu around that was, well, what would an oil worker take out in their lunchbox? That's how Prospect kind of came from.
We never get crazy busy, so we can do a lot of different things with food. And we can do things like wine dinners and have local dinners. We have a private dining room that people can come.
I think being at the heart of the old Route 66 has kind of weighed into us getting a lot of different things brought in from different areas of the United States. When I taste something on our menu for the first time, the first thing I go is, that's Tulsa.
My name's Kayla. I've been here since the beginning, so 4 years. Scratch is more focused on farm and mostly made in Oklahoma products, keeping it local. Sustainability is our biggest thing. That's one of the reasons why this place opened.
I've been the chef here at Scratch for 2.5 years. Started here as a line cook. Our food and drinks are a bit separate entities almost inside the restaurant. So the food is now up to 85% of the products we bring in are raised or grown locally. It's all based off of things that I grew up eating in southern Oklahoma, the things my grandparents ate.
About fresh food, clean food, organic food, sustainability, that's all of our thing. From front of house to back of house, we're able to maintain both with freshness. But made in Oklahoma means we get it straight from the farms that are 20, 30 minutes, another little county away. We get it straight from them.
A longtime NFL reporter has resigned. Riley Cohen has that and more in your A-List update. Riley?
Thanks, Rayma. Diana Russini resigned yesterday from her position at The Athletic exactly 1 week after pictures of her and the New England Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel got out. The two were seen at a posh Arizona resort holding hands and hugging on what appears to be the roof of a private bungalow. Both parties are married to other people despite having breakfast on the patio of the hotel restaurant before spending an hour or so together lounging by the pool. Both Russini and Vrabel insist they were just friends and they simply weren't visible in the photos. A source close to Russini says she was staying at the hotel during a hiking trip with friends, while one of Vrabel's friends explains that he and his friends drove up from Sedona for the day but returned to their own hotels after hanging out with Russini and friends. Russini has been one of the more prominent football reporters in the country for more than a decade and routinely covers the Patriots as a part of the gig. That's all I have for your A-List update. I'll go ahead and send it back to the desk.
Thanks for that, Riley. The species of macaw returns to Rio after 200 years. In Shizuoka, Rio de Janeiro's largest urban park, the blue and yellow macaw makes its return to Rio. This species of macaw went missing for 200 years due to deforestation and hunting. Ecologists have reintroduced the macaw through a captive breeding program. Citizens of Rio are calling this a dream come true because the blue and yellow macaw are used everywhere in logos and merchandise. Regardless, Rio is happy to see the return of its favorite bird.
Today we remember a baseball legend because today is Jackie Robinson Day. On this day in 1947, Robinson made his historic debut playing for the Brooklyn Dodgers as the first African-American Major League Baseball player. Ever since his athletic career kicked off in high school, Robinson made many more accomplishments, such as 1947 Rookie of the Year and 1955 World Series champion. Many people honor Robinson by wearing 42 or learning more about Robinson's life. However you celebrate, make sure you post about it under the hashtag National Jackie Robinson Day.
Well, before we go, let's go back to the Weather Center where Grayson Buchanan has our 7-day forecast. Grayson?
Thank you, Aaron. Let's take a look like what's going to be like for the rest of the week. As you can see, these next couple days, we will have high of 80s, but as we continue to go throughout the week with the storms coming on Friday, eventually we'll get to colder temperatures on Saturday with a high of 64. But then as Sunday rolls around, the temperatures will start to rise again before eventually on Tuesday we get back all the way up to 77. Well, guys, I love Jackie Robinson, great baseball player, but can anybody take a wild guess and say what today's other national day is?
National Baseball Day? I don't know, something to do
No.
with Jackie Robinson?
Nope.
I was gonna say maybe national, like, I don't know, National Wear Your Hair Down Day or something.
No.
Maybe. No.
That's a good guess. Shout out Jackie Robinson, by the way. I'll do National Navy Suit Day because in honor of my man Grayson over here, who does a great job as always. We actually learned before the show that we wear the same Navy suit, so I'm going to say National Navy Suit Day.
Well, it is a great suit that is not today's day. It is National Take a Wild Guess Day.
Oh, what?
So you all kind of did the day. Proud of you guys.
You made me just walk into that little trap. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Proud of you
okay.
guys.
We're getting trapped by our weather people now. This is
Yeah.
amazing.
You know what? As long as you guys are being nice on the desk, I think we're perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah.
Those were wild guesses, though. I feel like, I wear my hair down like almost all the time. So does Aaron with his luscious locks here.
Well, I've been trying to get a haircut for a while, but Sport Clips, long lines.
No, I definitely understand. I understand for sure.
All right. Well, that's a look at today's headline. Thank you for joining us.
Make sure to check out the Dailyo tomorrow and for the rest of the week for anything happening here in Stillwater and across the state. For the Dailyo, I'm Raymond Coleman.
And I'm Aaron Stinson. Have a great night, everyone.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
My wife lived east of here, about 35, 40 miles, something like that, over at Lamont. I was dating her from over at Alba when we were going to college. I knew about the well then. It was a great well. It was great water. I'd stop there, stick my head under it, wake up, drive on home, that kind of thing. And people talked about bottling this water. And so that's why I started thinking about doing that. And so in 2003, the property come up for sale. And so we started working on that, had the opportunity to buy it. The hopes are when folks drink our water is that they'll drink it for a few days and find out the difference. They'll start feeling better because there's been no chemical in our water. There's a list of good things that we have. We don't have any bad things in it. This company means a lot to me because I guess we started it from scratch. And to be able to have it where it's at today, I don't see this as the end at all. I see the future of Divine Water as being worldwide, which will bring outside dollars into the state. It means a lot to me because I started it, I guess, and our family started it.
Thank you for coming to Stay and Play Pet Resort. This is where we can board your pet at any time for your convenience and make them feel at home. We have 5 different kennels for your pet. We have luxury suites that come with TV, camera, fireplace. The webcam is at your free. We have Kitty City where you can board your cat for multiple different prices. Stay and Play Pet Resort offers a free chauffeur service. If you go to Baker Animal Clinic, you can drop your pet off anywhere between 7:30 a.m. and no later than 8 a.m. Stay and Play Pet Resort offers a game day sports package. For $37, you can drop your dog off during the game day as early as 7:30 in the morning. Policy states you do not have to pick up your pet up until 1 hour after the game. At Stay and Play Pet Resort, we thrive to treat your best and give them the best at-home feeling.
My wife lived east of here, about 35, 40 miles, something like that, over at Lamont. I was dating her from over at Alba when we were going to college. I knew about the well then. It was a great well. It was great water. I'd stop there, stick my head under it, wake up, drive on home, that kind of thing. And people talked about bottling this water. And so that's why I started thinking about doing that. And so in 2003, the property come up for sale. And so we started working on that, had the opportunity to buy it. The hopes are when folks drink our water is that they'll drink it for a few days and find out the difference. They'll start feeling better because there's been no chemical in our water. There's a list of good things that we have. We don't have any bad things in it. This company means a lot to me because I guess we started it from scratch. And to be able to have it where it's at today, I don't see this as the end at all. I see the future of Divine Water as being worldwide, which will bring outside dollars into the state. It means a lot to me because I started it, I guess, and our family started it.
Deep Fork Foods started in 2014. We started off with our nut products, and now we produce everything from jarred products to cookie mixes and pancake mixes and dried products for people, as well as our spice blends. Now we produce over 168 different products for ourselves and about 20 to 30 other companies in Oklahoma.
I'm Cindy Stewart. I'm one of the owners of Deep Fork Foods. We've gone from just making our own stuff and doing just small things to being able to co-pack and work with other companies and individuals within Oklahoma and across the United States as well.